Well, I finished up my day, opened up a big fat annuity deal, and it's great because this person asked me about the annuities, or just asked me to help him. And it's a guy that's retiring, and he's got a whole lot more than I thought he would have had. Never underestimate the person that you're speaking to. And this brings me to a point. I talk about 4 product categories: Medicare, insurance, life insurance, final expense, whatever you want to call it. I don't like to get into any fully written under life insurance. I want simplified issue. Indemnity products, I specifically focus on hospital indemnity. Some people sell cancer or whatever else. I don't sell accident plans or anything like that, but the hospital indemnity and the annuities. And the reason you need these annuities is because they will give you the shot in the arm that you need to get over the hump when cash flow in the early couple years of this business is low. So you need to be prepared to capitalize on these. And it's not, you don't tell people, well, I sell annuities too. You just mention, somebody's retiring, like this guy. On the phone, he mentioned that he needed it to address, I had set up his health insurance already, and we were just discussing it. And he told me he had an Edward Jones agent. I said, but he just sounded a little skeptical. I said, well, I gave him some advice, and he said, well, if I do this, I need to get together with you soon. And I'm like, well, okay. So it was like a suggestion and an invitation. And, it's, these things come along, and they absorb the brunt of the cash flow issues that you will experience in your early couple years. So I suggest you get fluent with annuities, and there are certain items that you need to address. I'll just simply say something along the lines of, well, this is a big decision, so let's make sure you get it right the first time around, because you may not get a second chance. I will address that they have a stockbroker, and I will say, understand, with that stockbroker, you're going to end up in stocks and bonds. You're not the safest avenue that you probably go with a stockbroker is that you're diversified. But when you're diversified, when the market crashes, you still crash with it, even if you're diversified. So I have a whole series of things, and maybe I'll put out a video about that. But to get these annuities makes a difference. 4 product categories. Medicare, I lead with that. Final expense, I don't do fully underwritten life insurance because I'm simply not going to do fully underwritten life insurance for older people. I'm not going to get in that business. Indemnity products, hospital indemnity specifically for me. Some people do cancer, some people do other things, some people do accident. I just do the hospital indemnity and then the annuities. If you got those 4 areas covered, you'll get those little sales that give you some cash infusion. You get the annuities, and you only need a couple of them a year. I usually get about 3 or 4 a year. Going back, I used to do seminars. I was on the seminar circuit. I would do like 3 seminars every single month, at least 3 seminars, sometimes 6. And that was, it's a totally different business. We're not in that business. We're in the Medicare business. You want to take what's given to you. Otherwise, you will damage your Medicare business, I assure you. So it's been a good day. I didn't get any sales. I went all the way in one direction. I had this appointment this morning. It was 10 a.m. I had to be there. It was an hour drive. Came all the way back to Greenville after that. That took a while, and I had a school event for my daughter, and now, I actually had to get with some vendors and do some things, and so now I'm, it's, what time is it? It's 4:32. So that's it. I'm not going to head out and grab leads and head out down the road now. So anyhow, 4 product categories. Know them all. Be the best.